Welcome to this week's Each One, Reach One, Teach One. And I'm your hostess with the mostest, Queen Bee, with the hint of cupcake mwah, kisses. And what would you do in a world with no technology? So last week I witnessed my mom and my kids 24 hours, no internet. So for me, as I sit and I play on my phone, or I'm reading my Bible or my book, Relationship Goals, all on my phone, I'm sitting here and I find this quite hilarious to me, because they're just like, feel like the younger kids are feeling like, the world is lost now. What do we do? So I'm sitting here and I'm laughing at them and whatnot. And so this week's Each One, Reach One, Each One is actually my very own baby boy, Nevin, baby girl, Nevaeh, and my little brother, Jacob. Now, they don't realize how much they inspired me to go back to writing, to journaling, and to reading more. And my kids and my little brother are the each one. And so it was kind of irritating me, but at the same time, it was totally just quite hilarious, because I kept asking them, what kind of things would you do if you have no technology? And they couldn't come up with nothing at all. It took them like a few days to come up with things. So as Weeda's reading her phone, she has books, tons of books on her phone. She's always reading on her phone. Noah's over off in the corner playing somewhere. Neither one of them seem to be bothered with having no internet, and they can always find something to do. So then I started telling the kids, what would you do with no internet? You know what I used to do as a kid with no internet and no technology? We would go ahead, we would play board games, we color, we go outside, we play cards, we would play, take the chalk and make hopscotch, we would play four square, double dutch, can't forget the double dutch, dog, play freeze tag. These kids have absolutely no idea how to have fun these days. But at the same time, back in the day, my mother would also sit all her kids down and we would read together. We would read verses of the Bible together. We would need to know a scripture, for dinner, things of that nature. And all of that has been lost because of technology. So in 2020, I encourage you to take your technology from your children just a little while. I know it feels like it's going to hurt you. It's not. It's going to help you, and it's going to help them in the long run. And sit down and start having more family time. Send them outside into the world with a mask. Send them outside. Let them have a little fun. Let them play some basketball. Let them get a little dirty in the backyard. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Sit down and have God time with them. So this week, I picked up the Bible, and I gave them they each have their own Bible already. It's the easy read version. And I made them go get their Bibles, and we sat down and they read. Each one would take a verse, and we're all the way up to Genesis chapter 4. See what I mean? So it doesn't take much. It just takes the motivation to be able to get up and say, I'm going to do it. So pick up that Bible, read a word from God, and deliver it to your kids. Spend more family time, more board games. That's bonding. Sit down and pray with your children. My children get up every morning, 6 to 6:15. Monday through Saturday for morning prayer with Solomon Temple Ministries International. It's moments like this that keep the children tethered and tied together, and understanding that, this device that we're looking at right now is not our only option. I hope I helped somebody with this today. Thank you. Mwah! I love you all, and crown on.